So let's go ahead and stop that gas leak, and yep, that's obviously the best way to do it. Just shove the chicken into it. That works great. Hey, this is WhyBeAre with Breathedge. This is a game I know very little about, but it's been described as Subnautica in space, and I made videos for Subnautica a long time ago, and it was a fun game, so I decided, hey, what the heck, let's try it out and see how it is. So we're starting a new game, and since I know absolutely nothing about the game, it makes sense just to start in standard mode before we start messing around with things. And apparently Red Ruin Software is presenting this, but I like to think of myself as the presenter. And I like to think of those hands as my hands. And I like to think of the text you see right here as fancy opening credits at the beginning of the game. Oh, wait a minute. My hands are being carried along. That's not good. And apparently this game is from the creators of The Matrix. I didn't get to read the second line, but I'm sure that one wasn't important. The important thing is it has a really nice font, doesn't it? That's a pretty font. It makes sense that they spent half of their development time picking that font, and it was definitely worth it. And it was directed by Mr. Isn't Needed Here at All. He's a really good director, I've heard. Whoa, 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 you're smoking in space? I didn't know you could do that. The Red Ruin Software team is categorically against smoking, which causes loud headlines in newspapers and other diseases, and therefore we suggest that you replace this dangerous cigarette in the robot's hand for something more useful. Good, smoking is bad, carrots are good. All the rabbits watching this are very happy.
Here you are again. Did you have time to think of how to behave during the interrogation? Remind him, R2-D3.
Star Trek references. Hey, don't do that. That was very rude.
You tell us all you know from the beginning. No lie. Confirm?
Activate spit confirmation. I am very good at confirming things. Oh, look at that. This dude got a big wiper. Would you stop hitting me? I swear, if you hit me one more time.
You tell us all from the beginning, or violence. You tell us that you fly to the funeral, but the liner explode radicals of green universe. Confirm?
Confirm! I really like confirmation spits because I feel like every language understands them, except these stupid robots who won't stop hitting me.
You tell us all from the beginning, or
okay, so it appears they're saying the exact same thing, so they don't understand the amazing language of confirmation spits, so instead I'll confirm the old-fashioned way by telling him. Which brings us to a cutscene in year 2073, somewhere on the outskirts of the universe. Coming in, there's my ship! Wow, it's fast. On the outside, it says, Interstellar Liner Unnamed. Your yogurt or some other garbage ads could be here. Ooh, yogurt's nice. Man, I used to eat yogurt a lot. Why did I stop eating yogurt? Because I don't see enough ads on the spaceships, obviously. Who's the old man in the coffin? He must be dead. Hey, he's in a picture too. How did he do that? He's in a picture and a coffin at the same time? The technology in the future, man, it's crazy. Broccoli attack? Oh, goodness. Not the broccoli! I can't read this whole newspaper this fast. Something's happening. Is that chicken alive? Yeah, I think that's a live chicken. I saw something about immortal chickens in the trailer. And this is... oh, no! Old man! Goodbye, old man. I hardly knew you. You were dead the whole time I knew you anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Oh, I've most definitely crashed my spaceship. Normally, I crash cars. This time... I have crashed a spaceship. I've really crashed it. Wait, what did I crash? How did I crash? Did I crash into a bigger spaceship? I don't know exactly what happened, but yes, spaceship definitely did a big crash. So chapter 1 is Lost in Space. That's me. I'm lost in space. What the? Would you? He came out of nowhere just to hit me again because I was telling him about the outside of the spaceship, which I couldn't physically see. Fine, I'll do it again, but better. So once again, old man, sayonara! Oh wow, that was fast. Okay. We're in a new area now, and there is gum stuck to my helmet. Nice, get out of here. We got chicken in my hand. That's actually nice. I love you, chicken.
I'm your funerary spacesuits built in.
Alright, so there is voiceover stuff in this game, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to summarize the important things. Like right now, it's wanting to know if I'm able to read. There's also some strange runes at the bottom of the screen. Don't really know what that's about, but thankfully, yes, I am able to read.
You've gotten into a non-standard situation. The Breathedge Global Funeral Agency is proud of its impeccable history. However, your death may cause the loss of its reputation. Therefore, we suggest that you stop the gas leak and survive.
Sometimes I will let them talk though, so let's go ahead and stop that gas leak, and yep, that's obviously the best way to do it. Just shove the chicken into it. That works great. And if I did that dumb thing where I put a clip at the start of the video, that would have been it. Except the chicken's butt is leaking, so that's no good. So how about gum? Will gum work for that? How do I use the chewing gum? I gotta go to inventory, chewing gum, and then plug it again. Chewing gum is strong. I would never want to chew that. My jaw would break. Okay, does that open up a new area? Because otherwise I'm just in this tiny little interlock. And it says now what we need to do is we need to call for help on the interphone or become depressed. Well, I'm already depressed, so we've already done that. That means the only thing left to try is using the interphone, which is this machine right here. Thankfully, I'm very good at using it. Or not. I just broke it. Maybe I don't know what an interphone is. So we have to go to outer space. But first, why don't we take a look around here? Like, look at this. There's a TV where we could insert a videotape if we had one. I bet there's a videotape somewhere around here. Yes. It is the survival guide, which... Is this a VHS tape? It doesn't look quite right. Like, it looks too fat, and the front looks like a VHS-C and has a little clip at the front. I don't know what this thing is, but either way, we can go ahead and stick it in the computer and see what happens. So it's a survival guide, and the good news is I don't need to watch this. I've been surviving for all of my life. Do you really think I need a guide for that? So why don't we just clean up this place? Because we got trash all over the floor and stuff because we crashed. So like we just got cheap beer. Sure, I'll pick that up. We got a book on the floor. Basically anything that's on the floor, I'll go ahead and pick up and clean up. And can we open up the book in any way? No, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't have the ability to read the book like some games like Skyrim do. So we'll just go ahead and put it to the inventory. What is this? A cigarette butt. Yes, this is very important. This goes in my inventory because that was Grandpa's favorite cigarette butt. Excuse me. That wasn't a cigarette butt. That was a carrot. That wasn't a cigarette. And oh, we got a picture of Grandpa. This is very important. It even has a chicken on it. You know what we need to do with this? We need to put it on the table. Can we do that? Let's see. So we get the picture, put it in inventory, and then place it on the table. There we go. That actually worked exactly how I expected. Nice. Okay, what else is on the floor? We got another book. Sure, we'll take that book too. What's it have? It could have told me, but I didn't read it. What was that I picked up? It was a grabber. And I also got the blueprints for it, so that's nice. We'll take the rubber here because it kind of looks out of place, but we'll leave the pillow. And then what else do we got? Oh, we got a plant, which we can scan. Except I don't have a scanner, so no, we can't actually scan it. And over here, we have a perfectly working cigarette. And we have a whole box of them. Yes, all of this will go into my inventory. This is very good. We have the newspaper we were trying to read earlier. That's a lot of words, so we're not going to try again. Why don't we check on the survival guide and they're just pissing everywhere in the toilet? Right! I think I'm doing something wrong because I'm not pissing all over the place, but oh well. So we have a blueprint over here for a drill. I can now make a drill. At least I think that's how it works because it says new blueprint drill once I read it. And I already had the actual blueprint. Ooh, picture of the chicken. Let me see that. Yep, that is the chicken. Don't know what I expected to see, but it looks like I was expecting. All right, now let's actually go outside and check the antenna like they tell me to do. And I'm assuming that icon over there is the antenna. And also, apparently, the radiation can kill me, so I should be very careful about that. So we need to adjust the antenna very carefully, and that was exactly what I was trying to do because I realized the antenna was busted and there was no way to fix it, so it's just dead weight. The new plan is I need special equipment and interphone activation codes, which are encrypted in the memory of the steering wheel. And there's the steering wheel, so let's go ahead and grab those codes, which I just did. Alright, so they hacked the codes, and now I need to build a cryptographic debugging station, and they think that'll take me about 5 years. And it looks like this next one is going to be on the inside of the spaceship. And it says, remember, you can still become depressed, but you can't become something if you're already that. And I'm assuming this is where we're going to create the debugging station. So how about equipment? We got enhanced spacesuit, helmets, that's no good. Grabber, drill, and cryptographic debugging station. That's what we're looking for. So we need 2 metals and 1 wire. I've already completely raided the inside of this place. I didn't find any of that. So I'm assuming what I'm looking for is going to be outside. And there are things just floating in space and we can examine them. And I'm assuming pick them up. Like this is Grandpa's mug. And look at that beautiful mug. It says the handle is there. And they're right. The handle is there. How did they know? So we also got some other things floating. We got some ice, and then we have nutritious goo. So I'm assuming that's basically eat and drink in the bottom left. You fill it with the ice and the nutritious goo, and probably other things as well, but those are the easiest ones for me to find. And I'm just scooping up all of these things, and ooh, that's a different color. What is that one? That is metal, which gives us another new blueprint for refined metal. Like, I've got a bunch of blueprints, but I'm not really paying attention to that because I'm looking at what I'm actually picking up, because that's what I'm worried about. And what about this big guy? We need a handy scrapper, and then we can break it apart. Okay, so what do we got over here? Just more ice. So I'm assuming what we're looking for isn't going to just be the floating around stuff. Maybe what we got to do is look inside of here. That looks like a promising spot to find what we're looking for. Oh, oxygen is not unlimited. Okay, that's bad. Let's go ahead and go back into my spaceship and see what happens. Okay, so oxygen is going back up. I'm assuming that's what it was in the bottom left corner. So it is now full, and we can go back out and continue looking. So like I was saying, though, I want to look in here and see what's in here, because I feel like this is where the good stuff is. We got fabric. That's new. And we got some things floating over here, like the nutrition package and bottles of water. That's all really nice stuff. We got alcohol. That's not that nice, but I'll take it anyways. And we also have corpses that we can take and drag around. Oh, you know what I'm going to do with this dude? I'm going to take him into my spaceship, and we're going to save him. We're going to revive him, so he's going to be okay. Oh, well, he really is just a corpse. Well, we'll put him on the couch. He can have a nice little place to sit, and that way I don't get lonely, because I get lonely very easily. But if I have somebody to talk to, that'd be nice. Even if they don't talk back at all, and it's just kind of weird because it's a dead body, you know what? Don't think about it that way. And I think there was at least one more person we can grab, maybe two. There's the first one. But while we're here, we might as well collect the other resources that are floating around, because there's no reason not to. Like, hey, look, there's another cigarette butt, which, yeah, I totally need that for smoking. I mean, that's what you do with them, but why would I actually do that? I have no clue. All right, there are a lot of things that say break. We got to really do something about that. Oh, we found some wire. Okay, now we're talking, actually. I still got a decent amount of air, so we can keep looking around some. Oh, that's the coffin. We should probably try to take that with me. Can I, like, move it like the body? Nope, but we can just kick it to who knows where. Bye, Grandpa. I'll find you again someday, hopefully. I have no clue. We need a scraper? What is a scraper? Oh, I have a back scratcher, so that's not really a scraper, is it? I mean, it's basically a scraper. It's just a human scraper. Although, now that I think about it, I think it said scrapper. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and make our way back, and I don't know if I have time to grab the body. I only have 12 on the breath left, so I'm just going to make my way there, making sure I don't run out of oxygen. 7, 6, and we're good. Before I build the thing I need to build, I'm going to go grab those two dudes real quickly, just because I want the company. I'm very, very lonely right now. So those... Do I want to pick up resources along the way? I mean, I'm making the journey out, so I feel like I should, but at the same time, I have what I need. I should be happy. So we're just going to grab him and we're pulling him along. I wonder, can we like fling him if I let go? Nope. He just kind of comes to a stop. So we got to pull him along the whole way, shove him through the door, into the door, and then through the door. That's just chaos to the ragdoll flying all over the place. But we got him here. We can put him right next to his buddy. You two are great friends, aren't you? All right, now we got to go get the last guy. Let's see if I can even find him. He's somewhere in this wreckage, right? Where are you? I thought there was another. Oh, there he is. Okay. Grab and go. Oh, look at that. I'm holding him by the hand because we're friends. We're holding hands as we travel through space because it's a very safe thing to do. You should always hold hands when you're in space. It's a well-known fact. And I have absolutely no idea why I'm doing this, to be honest. Like, no idea at all. But, yep, there we go. They're my friends. They're just there. Now, that's what they do. Grandpa's looking over them in his picture. All right, so now we can make the thing. So we go to equipment, tools, cryptographic debugging station, create. And then is it going to just appear here? It will. So we officially have one. And you see it says the most sophisticated professional equipment for distributing streaming information with cryptographic encryption over internal software networks. Yes, that's what I made. I am good at this technology stuff. So let's go ahead and use it on the interphone and see if that fixes it. And apparently, yep, that's how you do it. You just whack it like it's a hammer and, well, you can't argue with those results because it actually worked. And they might be talking to me, but some idiot made it so loud in here, me, that you really can't hear what they're saying at all. The thing is the rescue ship is going to take 4,369 years to get here, and it seems like more than likely I'm not going to live that long. Moving on from that bad news, we need to create the crap imposed by the developers and put it in my hands. And I don't know what they mean by that. They could just mean you build whatever you want and eventually, yeah, you'll actually make what they want you to make, or there's literally something called that. That's what we're trying to figure out, and I wasn't paying attention really, so let me do this again. Hold on. All right, none of those is what I'm looking for. None of these is what I'm looking for. Actually, I should always look at the text down below just in case I have something, but I didn't see anything. Oh, there we go. Crap imposed by the developers. So we need refined metal and electrical tape. So refined metal takes 4 metals, and then thick electrical tape takes 2 rubber. Time to go collect some resources, I guess. So back to the outside, and again, the things I need don't seem like they're floating around here, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna collect all of the stuff that's floating directly around my ship, and I'll be back once I collect it all. And apparently, hey, boobies are talking to me. They say, incredible, survived one. I see your avatar online. And now the boobies are gone. Anyways, I'm gonna collect all the stuff around here. If anything interesting happens, I'll be back, and if I collect all the stuff, I'll also be back. It's just whichever happens first. Okay, apparently the cooling gel can cause beautiful frost work that can lead to visibility deterioration. So I'm just slamming into this because I assume that's the cooling gel, but it doesn't seem like it actually does anything, so that's kind of strange. There is a friend inside of that. I think that's blood that's actually frozen there, so that's great. Can I grab his foot? No, I can't grab him. That's unfortunate, and I'm running out of oxygen, so I better get back, and then I'll keep on collecting some resources. Very, very important news. The boobs are back, and they're telling me to take off my helmet. I should probably do it, right? Such a hard choice. Unfortunately, I don't know the button to take off my helmet, so I can't do it. And they're back again. This time they actually give me useful advice. It is better to suffocate than to burn. Very good advice, boobs. Thank you. And here's something else that's kind of interesting. I found electricity. I invented electricity, basically, and oh, we can neutralize it, so sure. Well, we just used the chicken to do it, and I guess it worked, although I guess I'm getting hurt because I neutralized it. That's kind of weird, but push through. We must neutralize all of them. I'm not sure why, but I'm gonna do it. So all 3 are neutralized. Thank you, chicken, and oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I just realized the reason my health was going down is because I was out of oxygen, not because I was neutralizing the electricity. So here we go, back into the ship as the boobs are yelling at me like, hey, probably don't die or something, I don't know. Some things are more important than that, like making sure we don't die. So we made it into the ship, and we can go ahead and unload all the stuff I've collected so far. And as you see, I've collected a bunch of the goo and a bunch of ice. The container's almost full, but there are a few more things I need to grab. Okay, I feel like I've collected all the things that are directly around my spaceship, so it's a nice clean area of space, except for the big balls, which I have to break apart or something. But before we can deal with that, we need to find some rubber. And for the rubber, I'm assuming we're not going to find a ball of rubber just floating around. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to explore around here and see if there's a piece of rubber attached to the big pieces of metal, or maybe it's inside one of these things that we can break apart. Like the console there, that could have it. That definitely seems like the most promising thing to do, but we have some oxygen, so maybe we could use it. And you know what though? Like there's another thing we can break. We need to just get the actual tool used to break things, and I think that'll really allow us to collect a lot more resources. So it's called the Handy Scrapper. And what do I have in my hand then? It's the Back Scratcher. Okay, so I gotta get these names in my head because they're both kind of goofy names that overlap a little bit because they both start with an S. My brain is very simple. I can only read one letter at a time. So there's the Handy Scrapper. It's not hard to make. So it's gonna be done, and then we can put it into our inventory. And now we can break things apart. Oh, yes. Now we're talking. And I don't want to waste it because it said something about durability. So I want to use it on the things that actually have interesting resources in them. First, though, we got some things that are just floating right here. We'll grab along the way. And then, ooh, what is this? Plastic. Sure, I'll extract the plastic. Over here, though, is the interesting things, I think. Where is this it? Yes, the container, which could have literally anything as far as I'm concerned. This one has a bunch of things. It has metal, rubber, and a battery. So we found one of the rubbers, but I believe I needed 2 of them. So I'm going to keep looking around. And is that another one? Nope, that's plastic. We're going to keep going. We have enough oxygen to do this, I think. What is this? Is that rubber, metal, and a battery? That is what we're looking for, so that's good. And then can we open up the coffin? No, we need a magnetic master key. I can't just rip the coffin open using my amazing hacking tool. How unfortunate. And also we got an oxygen warning, but that's okay because I want to real quickly go ahead and smash up that radio if I can find it, which I can't find. And we got to go back because we are really low on oxygen. I'm going to hurt myself from doing that. The stupid radio. Here we go. 1, and then here comes the pain. This is fine. You can make it. You can make it. Oh, I missed the door. Come on. We are in and alive. Okay. Here we go. We're going to make the thing, right? We need to make thick electrical tape, which I can do. And then I need to make 2 refined metal, right? Make sure that was right. And... oh, and I need wire too. Oh, I don't have any wire. Okay, so I gotta find wire too. Well, we can go ahead and make the refined metal while we're here. Clears up my inventory a little bit. 1 more refined metal. Take a quick look. Does that look good? Excellent. So now I just need to go and find some wire, which would probably be in a radio if I could find one. Somewhere. Oh, what is this? Tape recorder. That could have wire. Everybody cross your fingers. It did. Oh, that was easy. Okay, now we should have all the resources for real. And ooh, the boobies are back. But I'm a man on a mission, so I can't be reading what the boobies are telling me right now because I must make my crap imposed by the developers. Now we need to find out what did we actually make because I have no idea what it really is. I've completed the entire unique 9,000 experience points. Wow. Hey, we can hit ourselves with it. We're going to try that. We got to see what that does real quickly. And, okay, I'm dead. What? How hard did you hit yourself? Oh my. Did the game just freeze? Okay, the game's working. Oh, that's interesting. So it brings us back to here. And I told them that I died. And they're like, oh yeah? Then how are you alive? Ah, good point there, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. And until next time, this has been WhyBeAre. And remember, if you like or dislike this video, I will know. I can tell because the boobies will tell me if you did or not. So do the right thing, and I'll see you next time.